Hi everybody. I have 3 videos to shoot tonight, counting this one, and they're all going, of course, on my main page here because they're related stuff. And I know one of the videos, not this one, but probably one of the next two, is going to get Richard's attention, or Mad Bad Voodoo. Anyway, I want to start here by talking about something that I saw back on October the 2nd of this year of 2012. What happened is on October 12th, an acquaintance of mine posted an interesting video on her Facebook about a lady newscaster that had received a particularly scathing email from some random man in the newscaster's viewing area. The scathing email the guy wrote to the newscaster was about the newscaster being fat and quote unquote not a good role model for the young, especially girls in the area. That's quoting more or less from the email here, so please keep that in mind. I actually posted the video in question where the lady's going on her little rant on my ghostiesinkentucky.weebly.com page, and I'll tell you what, that week, I just happened to have DVR'd The View, like that week, and the ladies on The View just really just laid it on thick about, that lady being called fat and everything. And, they really backed the lady newscaster, and the ladies on The View said that the lady newscaster was behaving very admirably, considering that the guy that wrote that initial email had continued to be a complete jackass towards the lady newscaster after the lady went on the air and blasted the man. I have since learned that the man that wrote the email's name is Kenneth Krause, and he has not been Mr. Popular lately. The ladies newscaster's name is Jennifer Livingston. Jennifer is a newscaster in the La Crosse, Wisconsin area. The report, which, according to what I've seen here locally on Channel 9 out of the, of course, Cincinnati, Ohio area, is that as of October the 4th, which is that Thursday, it had gotten more than 265,000 views. And, if you happen to watch the video of Jennifer from my Ghosties page, that I will include here in the description of this video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But one thing that Jennifer says in the video is that October is anti-bullying month. I think that October being anti-bullying month is a terrific thing here, because there's so many people out there, men, women, boys, girls, that are out there being bullied and feeling bad about themselves, and it's not funny. I know that famous people like, for example, Lady Gaga is anti-bullying as well. And she actually, from what I've heard, and I think I heard Lady Gaga even saying this when she was being interviewed one time, that she was even bullied in high school, and, it's like, really, so, I would love to hear what Lady Gaga's take is on the video that Jennifer Livingston shot in relation to Jennifer's job. And as a side note, that guy that wrote the scathing email, Kenneth Cross, put out a statement that said something to the effect that he hopes Jennifer would lose weight over the next year, and that Kenneth would be happy to help Jennifer lose weight if she wanted him to help her. Although I think that Kenneth's second comment comes all too late after he made his hurtful initial comment. The man should learn that his negativity has caused him to be hit with all the publicity that was negative due to him being such a dumbass and saying mean, hurtful comments in the first place. On a related note, I've shot videos here on my channel talking about feeding the trolls here on YouTube. I feel that this whole negative thing goes with what has happened with Jennifer Livingston's situation with that email. I also want to talk about how some folks have contacted both now Tony and myself because they think I'm too fat and we need to clean our house, that I don't know what the devil I'm talking about in relation to certain things. and like movie reviews and stuff like that on my movie reviewer page. In fact, there are some people that are so ignorant that they call me Jabba the Hutt. Really? That's over on my movie reviewer page. Really, I'm not going to name names or point fingers with these dummies, but I did want to say how the following things to those dumbasses now. If you have nothing positive to say to me, or you can't say something like, I have never had something like what you describe in your video happen to me when I was in Bobby Mackey's a while ago in the way of ghostly experiences, but I can't speak about what has possibly happened with others, only what I've experienced there, then you need to keep your stupid opinions to yourself. Or if you, don't agree with what I said in the video, that's fine. I mean, you can, like, if you disagree with what I said, and you like the movie, I have no problems with you stating, why you liked the movie or, what you thought about it. I mean, that's one thing. And I've said that several times before. But calling me Jabba the Hutt, that obviously shows that you have no life. Okay? And just, bashing me on, saying that this is what people I've talked to have said. Okay? What they have told me and what you had happen to you may not be the same things, and you need to back that up and keep that in mind. Alright? It never ceases to astound and amaze me that, there is an amazing level of sophomoric yellow chicken shit behavior that people exhibit online, because I think that people are now hiding out online because they don't have enough positive things to occupy their times in a positive way offline, so they need to be making they feel that they need to be making others miserable as they are, that these trolls are making people in real life, which is truly unfortunate for them. I mean, I don't take people seriously that write that stuff. I mean, yeah, it's, mean and, could be construed as hurtful, but, I've actually, I look at these people and go, it may take you, X length of time to type out that mean, spiteful, hurtful comment, but guess what? It only takes me seconds to delete it and block you. So you might want to keep that in mind. In fact, recently, I've seen one of the people who trolled one of my pages and shot a video with a mask on their head. I guess the person was too embarrassed to truly show their face in a video, so they had to put on a mask just to shoot that one video. At least I can say I shoot my videos with no mask on my face, and I can say at least that I'm not worried about what people think of my person or what is in the background of my video. I mean, mainly, and a lot of the comments, the stupid, clean your room or clean your house comments, for example, that I occasionally get, are in a room that I have since cleaned. I just happen to, have like some stuff I had sitting out on the stuff behind me that I didn't get a chance to put away, and I shot the video. It's been cleaned, And I know that I'm secure in my own person, that I know that any coward that says hurtful things on either one of my pages about my person, or I need to clean my house, or way too chicken shit to say that stuff in person to my face, or they might do it, or not, But I hope people like that Kenneth Cross guy realize that nasty comments about people's body image or weight is a sign of their own inferiority issues, including Kenneth Krause. And I think somebody who is that miserable and thinks that they can make hurtful comments, towards people like myself or Jennifer Livingston, show that he thinks that he's better than Jennifer or myself, which is unfortunate, and it's not necessarily true. You're not. I mean, you're not necessarily better than me. I just have a different way of living. I mean, and I'm sure Jennifer Livingston does too. I mean, it's, if you have, like they say, if you have nothing nice to say, keep your opinions to yourself. I hope that Jennifer Livingston gets so many positive comments, towards her in that show, that even though she is quote unquote fat, people don't tolerate that kind of stupidity that brings down people like her in this world. And, just as a side note, myself, um, I wanted to say if Jennifer Livingston watches this video, honey, I completely understand how that feels to have people saying mean, spiteful, hurtful comments. It just shows you that, they obviously don't care enough about themselves to, what they say in the Bible about, get the plank out of your eye before you try to remove the stick out of your, or the needle out of your brother's eye. It's in the Bible. Well, anyway, I'm going to pause here because I want to shoot those other videos, alright? Hang on.